Hey, you guys. Thank you for joining me for this 3-pop pick a card titled What Truth is Coming Out? Okay? So, if you're watching this, gossip is clearing up. Now, if you understand the psychological layers of gossip, you'll understand how it can contribute to injustice and safety. When you understand that jealous, envious, irresponsible, unaccountable individuals gossip, and they will go to great lengths to cover up the injustices that their abuse of the word has led to. Well, it's very interesting how powerful truth is, you know? Truth is definitely coming out. But when you start to realize the power of truth, and you understand why people try to silence your voice, you understand why people try to restrict your freedom of speech, you start to understand that individuals who are envious and jealous, who evil eye and who gossip, really had no idea that when gossip comes back around and hits you in the face with truth, it don't matter how old or young you are, you start to realize how much time has wasted just sitting there cursing people with gossip. When the same people that you cursed with gossip overcome that gossip, truth comes out. So congratulations on overcoming gossip. And let's see what truth is coming out. All right. I'll see you at your pal or pals of choice. Welcome, pal one. So the Ace of Swords is present. So this is definitely saying a truth has definitely come out. Okay? These people were living in deep regrets. They were ruminating consistently over and over about the truth of a matter. And they thought that they could just simply, keep it to themselves, take it to the grave. We have the Four of Cups here, the Ace of Swords, and the Tower. However, what they least expected was the very same thing that they were thinking about to actually be discussed in their external environment. So, this is an individual I'm picking up on that know that they distorted the truth of a situation to extremes. And the intensity of the betrayal that occurred, they went to great lengths to act as if it never happened. Because if individuals actually knew how far this person was willing to go to make their psychosis true, and then when all of their abusive tactics to force psychosis on someone just ended up not taking place, this person really went above and beyond to act as if they were heavenly, sweet people. They possibly, started getting in a spirit of martyrdom because they were aware that if the people that they had utilized to carry out the absurdities of what they were capable of doing, and this is an injustice that has happened to you, that you thought you would only know the truth about. Everybody involved is aware of what truly happened. This is a message from Spirit. Everyone involved knows truly what happened. They just worked together to cover up the truth because they all knew that each different level that they played in, this injustice coming out, they would lose something on their end. So the reality of how far they went coming out, they went to great lengths to hide their true characters. They were thinking about it consistently. So with the tower here, they did not expect this to be communicated about in a community aspect externally. So whatever injustice occurred, people aren't speaking about, people aren't repetitioning. And this is how they spread these lies. They repetition these lies about you. Well, the truth of the repetition of the lies is coming out. Motivations behind it. The elaborateness of time spans that it took to create this falsity. And with the Ace of Swords here, it's definitely being spoken about with clarity. Let's cleanse the energy. Welcome, Pile 2. I would advise you guys to go to Pile 1. The first cards that I used were the same exact cards from Pile 1. For the first time, I, shuffle the cards. So I should reshuffle them to get more in-depth information. We have the Ace of Swords. It's supported by the 10 of Cups with the Empress, plus the Ace of Wands. So a truth about sexual harassment is coming out. And the depths of how far this sexual harassment spanned was enough to negatively impact your family and negatively impact you. This, when I say we have the Ace of Wands, there's a scandal connected to grave sexual harassment. It was done so much to the extent where to get access to you, they targeted your family. This sexual harassment scam, there was supposed to be a great payoff for doing this. When I say this sexual harassment spanned out of control to the point you had individuals willing to target your children if you are a parent. This could even be females involved in very toxic masculine energy. They really wanted, and this is how selfish they were. They were willing to compromise your safety just to experience pleasure the way they wanted to experience it, how they wanted to experience it, when they wanted to experience it with you, with domination, to the point that they targeted your family. You possibly could have been dealing with unnecessary housing issues. Anything connected to your family's stability and happiness was targeted. And they had hoped that this would diminish your light. They had hoped that this would take away from your beauty. And you overcame it. You showed up brighter and brighter each and every day. And it's showing up how this was motivated based off of a sexual urge that spiraled out of fucking control. So, people are aware. Whoever targeted you to this extent, if they were willing to fuck up your whole family dynamic, they didn't care if the kids got harmed. They didn't give a fuck if your kids got harmed. They didn't give a fuck how your family dynamic would even be impacted. They just wanted what they wanted. They were willing to start a generational curse of fucking rape. Covert rape, where one would not be able to pinpoint, I feel as if I'm being pressured into sexual activity that I don't want. Well, it's being discussed, and individuals are making sure they're protecting themselves from these individuals, because if they're willing to destroy someone that they have attraction to. What the fuck are they gonna do if you piss their asses off and they willing to let their sexual desires go to places that's bewildering to the human imagination? Well, with this Ace of Swords, it ain't gonna just be talking for long. Action is gonna soon follow. I hope this message helped you guys. Have a good day. Welcome, Pal 3. So let's see what truth is coming out. We're blessed with the Knight of Pentacles, supported by the King of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. So, this is connected to finances, definitely. Any fraudulent financial activity that was taking place is being discovered. The individuals who were moving extremely hastily out of greed, they missed a lot of red flags. There's a lot of potholes in their plans that's being uncovered. And individuals are starting to ask themselves, how the fuck did this go unnoticed for so long in this manner? Why is it that this individual has been doing this all along and nobody was able to catch it until now? All right. So, with the Knight of Pentacles, this is something that is being thoroughly investigated. The Knight of Pentacles is not going to make rash decisions. The Knight of Pentacles is not going to allow any negative external energies to negatively impact their decision-making skills. If you have individuals trying to rush them to get to an answer, they're going to utilize that psychology information they're picking up on from this person's communication style, and then they're going to basically, make it so that they have all the time in the world to investigate this situation as long as it thoroughly needs to be investigated. So with the King of Pentacles, somebody got very wealthy over here off a very stupid ass scam. And the only reason it went unnoticed was because a lot of people were very fear-based to say anything about it. It's not that it was done in a manner where you could respect the person who was able to take on such an immaculate level. It was done because people were afraid of them. And then people started putting together, why are you putting out so much fear tactics? People started noticing you're putting this much fear tactic out because you're afraid. And when they started getting information about this person's personal life, well, let's just say, with this Four of Cups here, people started to understand just because you have finances doesn't mean I have to bow down to you and respect you, especially if you don't respect yourself enough to think you can keep getting away with some stupid ass shit like this. So, what's coming out? Whoever did some fucked up shit to be financially well off, they thought they could save themselves with money. No, nobody gives a fuck about their money. I'm picking up on the 1414. If you saw the angel number, look it up. I'm picking up on an individual who thought they money guaranteed they could just do just about any fucking thing they wanted. Well, all that money they stole has a whole lot of people connected to it, and this is the truth that's coming out. Who they connected to, what the fuck they doing with their money, and how they been able to get away with it so long. All right, that's the truth that's coming out. And I hope that this helped you guys. Have a good day.